Hi guys, and welcome to another fantastic episode of T-Pod. As you know, here on this channel, we review movies.
Yes, baby.
Movies.
That's what we do.
Like, we just come in and then we give you that subtle ginger to go and watch the film in case you've not watched it.
Yeah.
And then we also confirm some of the things that you are saying about the movie in case you did not say it. And you know who says those kind of stuff the most, right? I have Mazi Shot It.
Yeah. Ekaro gbogbo yi.
Today is speaking Yoruba.
I came to speak Yoruba.
You say what?
My Yoruba friends. Ekaro gbogbo wa. Ekushe shedada ni. Adupe. Thank God.
Udoji.
To my Igbo people. They won't know. Ekenemun.
Hausa.
Konye chiri ya bere. Hausawa enwana. Ina gaishe ku. Ya alamura ya iyali. Ya mutanen arewa. Gaisuwa.
Guess what? And then we have Wale Shot It in the house.
You're welcome, guys. And it's going to be another fantastic session today because we are fully prepared and loaded.
Yes,
gallant.
Like we full
Yes.
ground.
Yes.
Men mount.
Yes. So today we are talking about Breath of Life. That movie had 12 nominations.
Yeah.
11.
11 nominations and won 5 awards
Yeah.
at the AMVC. And that's actually the highest award of all categories in the MVC.
Yeah.
I was wowed at the nominations, like 11 nominations. You know, like during that time when they were doing the AMVCA, I was actually active on Twitter and people was like, what has Breath of Life done? 11 nominations. Let's see how many is going to win. And eventually won like 5. Best lead actor, best supporting actor, best supporting actress, what again? Best director, and even now on the main best movie.
Best movie of
That's impressive.
See, it was for Breath of Life that I came with my Mazi cap. Like I came for, see, I'm wearing bead.
Give them.
Cora bead, original one.
You say it's original.
Because of Breath of Life.
Did you say it's original?
Nenia now. Check who is checking it. How they check out. So Breath of Life, it's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, breath of
Like-
freshness.
Like for this
Even for the AMVC
segment,
it was a breath of freshness.
I will be speaking Queen's English because of Breath of Life.
All right.
I tell you.
So let's start. The story first.
Yeah.
The story, Breath of Life. What's the story?
I think, the story, it follows through. So funny enough, talking about the story, when I first saw the trailer, Breath of Life,
I remember you said this.
I almost broke out in tears. Like, no, movies don't get, I'm a man, I'm a titled man. Movies don't get to me like this.
Elder.
Like, I almost shed tears. Like, for the first time, we don't finally decode this thing.
Breath of freshness.
Nollywood. We are there now, their father.
So the story was on point. The story was real. Originality, the story was real. Like, we could relate with that story. This story now, we say is a redemptive, or what's the focus of that story?
So there's this school of thought that says that it's actually a religious film. So some people would say, you know how that when food's sweet, everybody will claim that they didn't cook them. Yeah, so the Christians are saying, no, it's a gospel film. Some secular people say, it's a secular film, it's a normal film, Jare, nothing. But me, I'm saying that is both. I have to stand defense. Because it's a redemption film. Eventually,
I think it's
I see the
because the last bit of the story,
Yes.
where he now had to give the guy his lungs and the guy had to live his own life and then hand
that's
over
exactly
everything.
that substitution that Jesus did for us
That
in the
is
cross
it.
of Calvary.
Yes.
So he redeemed us from the curse of the law.
Yeah.
By law, that guy should
Preach
die.
it, bro!
Yeah. Of course. No, don't let me start offering time. Don't let me say offering time here now. So by
Preach it.
law,
So,
Chimezie Imo should die.
Yes.
Because unfortunately, they were treating something that wasn't the case.
Which is Nigerian system.
But somebody gave his life for him.
And gave him everything.
And
So
with
yeah,
this life, gave him wealth, gave him abundance, gave him money, gave him everything.
And then you could now live the dream that you actually wanted to.
Yeah, so but I think for
call it
majority of the
redemption.
movie, it's actually not like maybe a gospel movie. For majority of the movie, I didn't see it like that.
Exactly.
But
I didn't see it like that.
Coming from BB Sasore's movie before this, God's Calling,
You will see that he has that
there's
undertone.
the tendency of BB Sasore trying to
Do a Christian
a
film.
Christian
A
film.
Christian movie.
Yeah,
Okay, let's put it like
in a
that.
social way.
But Breath of Life is actually
In a
not a
social
Christian
way.
movie. If you look at
You'll
it
be
very
shocked.
well.
No, but,
You'll be
but
shocked.
that's what I'm saying. That if
I
you look
just
at
gave
it,
you the Christian
that's the
perspective.
Christian perspective to
Yes.
it, right? Is a redemption story.
Story. Period.
It's
That's
basically Chimezie's life for
Wale Ojo's
Wale Ojo's life. That's it.
Okay, so I want to agree and I don't want to agree. So okay, the only part I would like to say I agree is, if you recall very well in the film, it was on the opinion that don't mention God. After all those things happened to him, he does
Yeah.
not want to hear the name of God being portrayed anywhere. Once he heard that name, God, the guy flare up. Do you understand?
Yes.
Then gradually, when the guy came, I think that's just the reason why I would just agree with you that I feel
No. But if you
beyond-
look at it also, it's actually the way we are. When trials and tribulation comes
Come
to
away.
us.
Yeah.
Now, if you see, most people will tell you, okay, the atheists of this world, the reason why most people don't want to hear about God is what was actually played out in that movie.
But I'm saying it's not
It's
centered
because of
it's-
the loss of somebody that is dear and close to them.
Okay, do you think it is
Because
centered
at that
around
point they
topic?
feel like, but that
No,
is
the
the,
thing is, it's the subtlety that's
yeah.
that.
So that's the way films are.
in fact, that's how
Like, it can
gospel
give
films
you-
should be.
Yeah, it should give you like 75 different meaning that you can read to it.
If-
And that's what Breath of Life is.
And that's why,
And that's why it's a
sorry
Breath
to
of
Mount
Life.
Zion filmmakers, they are only making film for their people to go and watch.
No. Calm down.
Okay, I shouldn't go there.
Mount Zion is an evangelical.
Exactly.
It's an outreach.
Is
It's
it a film?
It's not a
No,
film.
wait, oh, so, okay, we shouldn't call it a film.
It's not
No,
film.
no.
Mount Zion,
They
people are not
not-
doing film. He
they
said
did-
people are not doing film.
They did not come
So
out.
don't ever
It's
come
not-
and say people are doing
Calm
film ever.
down,
They are passing a
please.
message. Their own is
It's
evangelism. They are
evangelism.
reaching
Is
out.
it a
It's so that is
It is now.
It is
It's a film?
Yes, now.
No, he said it's not a film now.
No, it is a
down.
film. But it is a.
in the literal definition of saying film, Mount Zion is not film. Mount Zion is evangelical production. It's basically what we normally do in evangelism, that we're now packaging it in video and then pushing it out for people. It's evangelical.
And
in
their
nature.
own is
So
actually.
it's an
it is.
evangelical material, not a film.
It's not
No,
film.
it is.
No, but I said that to say that this is what a gospel. I follow two gospel filmmakers.
Yeah.
There's one. I can't remember his name. He's a white guy. He does gospel films.
So
And his
like
gospel films-
courageous, like facing the giants.
Yeah, you see,
That's
gospel
the kind
film
of thing.
War Room.
War Room, exactly.
is film for film,
Yeah, it's film
and
for
we can
film.
sit here and debate that.
Breath of Life.
Breath of Life is not a gospel film,
Yeah.
but in it, there are some people that would die to say that it's a gospel film
Because everything,
because every
single
factor
thing,
checked.
yeah, every single thing
Every
that you
factor
could talk
checked.
about. Because at the
See
end
those
of the
Bible
day,
verses that they were reading out now? Like everything was quotation of consistent Bible verses. The whole premise was built upon a man that owns a church that has left God and returned to God. See when he returned back to God and said, God,
if
God, you
just
cannot
do
kill
one
me
thing-
now.
Yes.
all of that
Even
It's
after
just-
he tried killing himself in
clear-cut
different ways.
repentance story. That's
Yeah.
a clear cut. Now I have done it my way. All this.
Exactly.
I've struggled with you. I've come to submit to you now.
Yes.
Do me
Yes.
this one favor. Can we take this for this?
This for this. Exactly. Tick for that.
So it's a
which
clear
is
cut.
also the reason why most people, like leave God. When you ask God for something like, okay, God, give me this thing, and God does not give you. And then the next thing is to deny yourself that there's no God. Because how can God know that I love this thing so much and then he withheld it for me?
Which is exactly why we have a lot of atheists.
Exactly.
Once you just turn and say, how can God be in heaven and
Yeah.
there's
But
so
do you know
much
the
sin
case?
in the world?
The case in
There's so much killing in the world. For that reason, there's no
the
God.
case
Yes.
in the movie is quite different.
How is it different?
So what? No, I even left that part. So what I mean is this: if let's be realistic,
Yeah.
what this guy lost was not just an ordinary thing.
No.
This
Lost his
guy
wife
lost
and
his
his
family
only daughter
and his daughter. Like he literally he was watching
for
them.
doing the right thing.
And you've served God all your life,
That's exactly what Job did.
and you are watching them burn
That's
in the car.
exactly how Job's
No,
life was.
Yes.
No, it
That's
was.
exactly
it was,
a
that,
clear-cut-
that was like the extreme.
That was a Job story.
That's a Job story.
That was a Job
He
story.
watched all his children die.
Watch
Yes.
him die, and he was.
And then all they told him that was like, Job, you know what? The only thing you need to do is deny God or curse God.
And you just
and you have
expect him
everything
to
back.
move on. You expect him to move on, to wake up early morning, shower, and go to work.
Casting. Actors.
Casting. Hey.
Casting.
Wale Ojo, Ogami. I'm a titled man. I would have removed this cap, but I'm a titled man. So let me save this cap. But Oga, you deliver.
No.
See, the day I'll have you on set, that will be the day I've made it in life. As far as I'm concerned. Wale Ojo delivered 100%. Like watching through that first scene between him, not first scene, the egg scene.
Yes, that's the only thing I keep saying. Like, is no. Man.
Classical scene. Like, what the guy's consistency, Wale's composure.
He still remained in character.
That character stayed through till the
end. You know that character reminded me of Chidimo Kemi's character inside Shantytown.
Yeah.
Like how you just
stay through.
You ate it. Like you
Man.
can relate with it.
Yes.
It's not as if you are even the one that thing is happening to in real life. Because
I literally in my mind I'm like,
I think he's a brilliant person by default. He's actually a brilliant person. It's that role like that.
Wale is huge.
No, and he deserves
Wale is not YouTube.
Sorry, please. Let's go to the next person. Chidi.
Chimezie Imo. Chimezie Imo.
Congratulations on the award. Congratulations.
No, he deserves
it. Well done.
He did an amazing job.
No, not just here. Chimezie has been blazing the trail.
Yeah.
Ever since he showed up on the limelight.
He's a trailblazer, right? I remember Chimezie, like Kasala.
Yeah, Kasala. I went back to watch Kasala. I'm like, see Chimezie.
Is he not this guy?
This guy yesterday. Yeah.
Kasala. But
yeah.
I'm so happy for you. Like this. You gave it your all, and it was so obvious. And
it was beautiful.
Eku Edewor said something on the red carpet also, where she said about the fact that BB Sasore, the director, was very open to even all the actors and actresses, basically taking in their point.
Yeah.
And it was a collaborative work. That Breath of Life was basically a collaborative work because
that's how productions should be.
He gave them all, like everybody will be like, no, director, this thing cannot go this way. And he'll be like, okay, how do you think it will go? And then they listen and he picked it. And I'm so happy that it plays to the success of what we have with Breath of Life, and I'm so happy for every single one of them. Chimo, and then your girl
Genoveva has evolved from the sisters, blood sisters,
with
Moab,
Ebony
Life Productions. From that point where she did that psycho stuff, she just lifted. From there,
fantastic.
Even
actress.
her stuff with a Tribe Called Judah.
Yeah,
Tribe Called Judah. She killed it. She like it's so believable. You would think that all these secondary school being long. But not be secondary school babe, don't go there. Now old woman.
No, I don't know what he means by old woman, but she's a fantastic lady.
She's not what you think. That's what I'm saying.
She's a fantastic.
She's not from secondary school. No, she's not.
She's not Gen Z.
No, she's not Gen Z.
She's millennial.
She's millennial. She's millennial.
If you understand what she's saying, but she played that role.
Oh, she killed it.
I love when actors and actresses go into character.
Yeah,
like when they make you almost believe that is who they are.
True.
So I think she's a dynamic actress.
Yes, she is.
Because I've seen let's say 3 of her movies,
yeah.
and she acted roles. Like different roles.
And
I think in Blood Sister, she acted like the
younger
one
sister.
from
the
Asylum.
Yes, Psycho.
That they had to the Psycho. Then Tribe Called Judah, she
Boyfriend,
acted like that loving type of
lovey-dovey.
Yeah, that glitchy love kind of, and see the way she acted. A very matured role in Breath of Life. Very matured and very like,
mature. So it's not a mistake that she clinched that best supporting actress.
She really
deserved it as far as that film was concerned.
Yes,
she
really
deserved
it.
But crossing it, well, I don't know. I probably would say crossing it alongside people she was nominated alongside. I can't even remember the people she was nominated alongside for that particular category.
No, but I think whatever it is, the fact that the film itself, Breath of Life, was a success, played a very huge role in the fact that Breath of Life was an artwork.
No, it is.
It was a display of art.
Is a film that you can still frame any frame.
Exactly.
And frame it as a work of art.
And it is a film that you can actually take to film school and analyze from beginning to the end. Like you analyze the act, you analyze the cinematography, you analyze the lighting, you analyze the set
Breath
design,
of Life,
VFX.
sound.
Let them go there.
No, the VFX.
No, it was so good. It was so good that from the start, it gets your attention.
Yeah, to
You know,
the
there are
end.
some movie that okay, maybe I will catch up with it later. Like, it's a movie that
Hit the ground
once,
running. The
like,
real hit the ground running.
as in,
Not this one that we're
No.
running now. We're running to where we don't know.
no, like
Shit,
it's like
I can't say that. So let's leave the act now. So to all the actors and actresses
Well
on
done. Well
Breath
done.
of Life,
it was a wonderful movie.
Sam
Thank
did
you,
it to
guys.
deliver though. Let's
no, every one of
everybody
them,
came through.
every single character
It was a
that were
beautiful movie.
casted for
My
Breath of
mama,
Life,
Tinamba, I see you.
No,
the
everyone.
church woman.
everyone did well.
No, it was.
everyone
She said
did
quotes
well.
Bible.
I did tell you, say
you dey-
waiting,
you dey whine.
As in the characters were just so
Yeah.
believable. They were just so believable. Who was the director? Who is the DOP?
Who was even the DOP?
Who was the DOP?
Who do you know? I've not been asked actually. Who was the DOP?
We can check it.
Hey,
We
just
can
check.
Mhm.
Because
Because-
it just dawned on me now that I want to actually talk
We
about
just
this
keep
particular
talking about the director,
But-
actor.
But we need to know
Even
who
the
is
guy
DOP.
that cooked the shot.
man,
We know Tutu Noah.
the
That
guy
was
he did
beautiful.
so many things in close-ups and long shots. There was so many close-up and long shot, close-up
Yeah.
and long shot,
Yeah.
close-up and long
Yeah.
shot. And then the extreme wide were so they were conserved.
No,
Wasn't
I
like-
think my view,
Mad wide,
my
but they were conserved wide.
I
They were
cherished
too
the
revealing.
compositions,
It was complete.
the scenery.
It was
like
complete.
you could, like every aspect of that film is like a wallpaper. Like you can just screen grab it and turn it into a wallpaper. Because see that place they were chilling and drinking
Yes.
and looking out in the field.
So directed by
BB
BB
Sasore.
Sasore.
Yeah.
Written by BB Sasore.
Sure. DOP.
Ola Kadozo.
Oh,
Ah.
Cardoso.
Okay. Now I get it. No, of course.
Oh.
There's nothing to say about it.
They came. They came to make a film. I bet Oga forget. They came to make a film. That was a beautiful.
Cardozo,
Well done, sir. Ogami.
no,
well done, sir.
you have earned the mark.
Well
But
done,
wait,
sir.
there's nothing like best cinematography for the film.
Well, I mean, nobody they go collect.
Who did they give best cinematography to?
But I think we didn't
Is
nominate.
it part of the? Is
No, I don't
is
think
it part
there's
of the
any-
11
It was Casey
nomination?
Obiajulo's Over the Bridge
Ah,
that took best cinematography. Yeah.
Mhm. But I'm not sure. Is it in the category that it was nominated?
I don't think he was
I don't
nominated
think it was
for
cinematography.
cinematography. No,
No,
he
but-
was,
actually not one.
I really fell in love with cinematography.
was beautiful.
It was clean.
No.
No, it was no.
I'm not saying clean in terms of clean, like, okay, the picture were clean. No, I'm saying clean in terms of, like you said, the composition and the structure. Very balanced. Like everything was the way it was supposed to be. Like you will look at it and you will think like, okay, this is supposed to be a close-up, a tight close-up. You know, this is supposed to be like a wide.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be like a content shot. You know, this is supposed to be, like every single shot that was used to describe what was happening in that
It
scene
was actually on
was
point.
actually was supposed to be used.
Was on point.
Even when tensions, there was a particular scene where the tension exactly what I would have
See,
done.
when they were giving us the slow mo down there, I literally would have actually thought of a slow mo.
But the
In that
VFX
point.
were clean.
So yeah,
They were clean. Like
My brother.
Jerry
no,
VFX,
it was
man.
clean.
So there was a group. There's a group that we're in, and we call it the Nollywood post production group, and they were talking about the how many VFX can you pick from the film Breath of Life then when it came out. I think Jerry picked maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Then Jerry sent the video in of his breakdown. It's on his Instagram page. You see Jerry Sai. And my mind, I was just saying, wow. Although everybody was like, oh, wow. Like
When I saw that video, when he showed me that video, myself, I was
so when I asked him when he came to me, I said,
Hey.
oh, have you seen the Breath of Life? And I was like, do you know that there are a lot
VFX
of
breakdown.
VFX breakdown? It was like, yes, now that some places. I said, not some places, so like plenty. It was like, what do you mean by plenty? So I said, okay, let's go to Jerry's Instagram page. My guy was like,
so it's VFX. You can't even
See.
differentiate VFX from
See,
from
you know
the main-
when we talk
from
about,
making it real.
I see that's why that film did the class of its own. When we talk about VFX in Nigeria, we're talking about Wound, Gone, Max,
and those ones are
all
actually
those
special
things,
effects,
special effect makeups,
not VFX.
like how we see. We really don't concentrate on set extensions,
Exactly.
like cloning and remodeling a set. Look and feel like this guy, I didn't know because I swore that film was not shot in Ibadan. Me, I swore because I couldn't find where find like this for Ibadan. Where did they find like this for Ibadan?
No, it was.
As in, it was so real.
Only for me to now see that even the church, the roof was redone on VFX.
VFX, yes.
The walls were redone on VFX. So many things were just.
The
I said,
scenery,
no
the
wonder,
everything was
no wonder.
recreated in
it was,
VFX.
It was
The
clean.
greenery,
Rotoscoping.
that water,
no, they
the
did a lot.
extra cars, a lot of things were just done
VFX.
VFX wise.
And the issue is you will not notice.
No, it was
Very,
too real.
very
No, it was real.
believable. You would think
real.
it's real.
No, that's it. Give it to them. Jerry,
Ah!
guys.
No.
You guys did an
Well
amazing
done
job.
to the VFX team.
Amazing job.
That was a
That was a
fantastic.
great
We
one.
didn't know. If you know talk, I'm not going
I'm telling you,
as far as I'm
if that's
concerned,
the
it's
breakdown,
just even that fire,
that's it.
even that car,
Yeah,
that
the car
burning
was
something else,
good.
man. Was something else.
I would have just thought about how many layers, man. Jerry, how many layers was that?
I can imagine the system they use in rendering this kind of thing. Do you have it in Nigeria? Did you render in Nigeria?
I don't know. Maybe they would have done cloud rendering. Maybe
no,
rendering.
that's huge.
No,
that's
that's good.
huge.
Then sound design. Oh, Jesus.
So I think they were nominated for best soundtrack.
Yeah, they were.
If they won it,
They
right?
were. No.
Oh, okay. But for their sound, so because I'm this versatile Nigerian guy that can speak Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo,
You were able to decode.
the Hausa came through. Like, at first I said, it's not Hausa they are speaking in this song. And now rewind again. True. Hausa and Igbo. And a bit of Yoruba here and there. Fantastic lyrics,
They did well.
had meaning, and
So talking of the directing, BB Sasore did an amazing job. Like, from his days, from the movies that he has worked on.
God calling.
Yeah, God Calling.
Yeah.
And before God Calling, there was another movie that he did.
Something 43 or something.
Before 30.
Before 30.
I think that was a series actually. And then, so he's
And
been
as a writer for Giddy Up and so many
Yes.
other projects.
So Giddy Up, and he's been, and this is to we the up and coming, right? Who are going to take the stage later on, a few months from now.
I really feel once.
You have to understand that you don't just become the director overnight.
True.
I've said this and I've said it over time. You don't start shooting wedding films today and then the next minute you are already saying,
Do you know in one of
you're a
his
director.
interviews, he said, "I'm not a religious person per se." Do you know that?
BB Sasore.
Mm-hmm. In one of his interviews.
But he has helped the religious folk so much with his movie.
But when you direct movie like God's Calling, Breath of Life, you say, okay, maybe
he's a Christian.
he's a Christian.
No, I mean he's a filmmaker through and through, and
No, you don't have to
as a
actually
filmmaker,
be.
you can
It's an
sit-
expression.
Yeah,
You can
it's
basically
expression.
express
You
it
sit
anywhere.
down, research your stories, and know how to tell your stories. And
But
you tell it,
one thing
regardless.
I must say is this. So for the AMVCA this year, I'm very happy with the AMVCA this year. And I'll say this because I think the AMVCA this year went all out. First, the introduction of the jury and rewarding the art for the art itself.
Femi Odugbemi.
I think there was no controversies like we used to know in AMBCA.
Yes, when they say
Because
Femi is
everybody-
heading a team.
Because everybody
You have to
that
come
won,
correct.
that won actually deserved
Yes,
everything that
you
they
have to come correct.
FO FO is a man for the art from day one.
Yeah,
FO Femi
it's not
Odugbemi
dead.
is a man for the art for day one. He doesn't care what you have to say. The art is the art.
And
if
I
it's
think-
not the art, forget it. It's not going.
And I think that's one of the major reasons he gave for him to be on that committee. Because ordinarily they would probably put it to vote, and one person in Zungeru will now just jump up and win something. Just like my Asaba sisters are dragging it now. That why didn't Destiny Etiku get a nomination? That somehow they would excommunicate the Asaba Wood people from this
How?
AMVCA thing.
How?
No, the question now is, which film we want use come this AMVCA from Asaba?
Which film would have
No.
dropped?
No.
Which film should we
See,
have
see.
dropped Breath of Life acting for you to actually have not won?
Let me categorically say right now that for what I said earlier, I'm sorry. Actors are actors, whether YouTube, I'm not downgrading any actor, but let's look at it logically. I've been saying this for God knows how long. If the Asaba industry can really pull resources together, we could create things that are amazing, things that we can compete with.
Yeah.
with these international guys. See what we're doing with Breath of Life and how we can do these things. They're not actually, as a Nollywood said, all from that side. Normally. Now we start this thing, even though this will go argue. And I agree with you. Maybe they argue and ask how much they like. But the truth, if we can pull our resources together and stop all these princess and the guard and the princess, the poor man and the daughter, and the rich man marries the prince, the blind girl and the princess.
And we'll still need, do you know we'll still need all those low budget movies?
Because the problem
we'll
is,
still need it.
It's not just about budget. Here we reviewed a film that's strained, that seemingly looked small in budget, seemingly looked, I didn't know how much they used in doing it. But it was
fantastic.
something that they could send anywhere.
I get what you're saying, right?
From same actors, from same so-called Asaba actors.
I get what you're saying. I don't want us to divert too much to that.
Yeah. So my Asaba people, this is to you people. This is Ogbuefe. I'm speaking to my people. Let's team up. Let's do this thing. Let's give these people a run for their money. Destiny to go. You cannot come for MVCA and we knock them out. Yeah, no, we can continue.
It's fine. My fact is, we should always understand that there's art side of everything, and film is an artwork.
Yeah,
it's not just business. There's the business of filmmaking. There's the art of filmmaking. Now, when you major on the business of filmmaking, then you can break records, you can set records, you can do a lot of stuff. But you already should know within you that that's the business side and that's what you're going for. Now, can you merge the business side with the art side? That's where collaboration comes in. Everybody must stay true to their strength.
True.
You must stay true to your strength. You must know what your strength is. If your strength is in the business, you can literally make a film go billions, in few weeks in cinemas. That's your strength. Now, look for somebody that can make arts out of the film. Then partner together, and I'm telling you, the world literally will go silent for a while, because there's something that you're going to look out for, and there's something that this person is going to look out for. The two forces together, coming together to create something, I'm telling you, nothing can stop it.
True.
But we should stop this whole idea of, because a film has made $1 billion in cinema, it should have more value than a film that actually went all out for the arts. No, that's not the way it is viewed.
Sorry, sir. Let me ask you a question. Are you actually saying? Are you trying to directly discourage the idea of this proliferation of YouTube channels?
No, that's what I'm saying. We will definitely need it, because people have to start from somewhere.
Okay.
And we cannot all start from $1 billion movie. We can't. But what I'm saying is that when we get to that top, collaboration is the key word. That's why till today, Samsung still makes the model and everything for iPhone. And iPhone package it and then they go, right? That's what happens in that big space. When you get to that level, when you are at that
collaboration
top,
is the new competition.
It is the new competition. It is basically a company is making this, a company is making it, but at the end of the day, the back end of them is the same company that is supplying everything.
Almost everything.
So that's how we must get to, which is I'm taking to people the business of filmmaking. We have gotten that aura now.
Yeah.
We've gotten the noise. Everybody now knows, okay, there's
the world is now watching and saying,
watching. Okay,
something's coming from Nigeria. Let's check it out.
Now that we are at that stage, then let's begin to look at the collaborations that we can actually make to make the industry bigger and wider. Because Niyi said something, I keep saying it every time we have the opportunity. Niyi Akimolayo, he said, it is better that we have 4 or 5 films that goes to the cinema and makes 500 million than for everybody to think that all of us have to make that 1 billion again. And I think I believe in that, because what that does is that if we all keep chasing the 1 billion, then we will reduce the power, because the way we work and the way we hire in Nigeria is very simple. Everybody will go and hire the crew from the 1 billion. Yeah. Nobody will give every other person opportunity again. But imagine if all of us...
Barney Maji.
Imagine if all of us know that, okay, there's going to be 5 or 6 or 7 500 million naira movies.
Yeah.
We are going to expound the possibility, which means that a lot of younger people are going to get opportunity to do what it is that they can do and show it.
Learn as well, and get better.
The revenue also comes in. So that's what I clamor for. That's why I'm asking for collaborations. Let's collaborate. Let's stop competing. Competition is not the way to go. Collaboration is the key.
Yeah, and talking about competition, I also personally do think that the incessant proliferation of YouTube channels is also a means of competition, because everybody's trying to outdo the next person. I just want my own. I want my own. I want my own. I feel that if even if actors want to actually go into production, it's fine. I mean,
It's not every actor that should have a YouTube channel.
exactly. We all aspire to grow. But how about 2-3 guys come together and say, okay, let's partner together and do something solid and put out something that will be a bit higher than all of us doing a 2 days film, 2 days film, and just be churning out things that ordinarily, even with all of this hype, and
There's
because
hunger in the land.
that's
There's hunger in the land.
But they
That's
have their
why.
own. Do you know they have
They
their
have their own
own? Do
audience.
they have their own audience?
Yes.
no.
And
The
there's
thing is,
hunger in
no,
the land.
They definitely have their own audience.
See, if no matter what you cook, you always have audience for it.
Definitely.
That's the truth. But to get better at our craft as filmmakers and to get better at what we churn out to the world, because like he's saying, the world right now is watching us, and okay, something is about coming out of Nigeria. At every point in time, when that renaissance comes, when there's that turn of events, people need to come together, put their heads together to be able to frontier that movement. Because, like you said, it's not an individualistic thing. Let's stop thinking individualism like me, myself, and I want to make all of the money. If I have small bar and I can meet Sheyi with some good knowledge, both of us putting our heads together, what both of us will put out is way better than what I myself.
But it's actually
alone will put
painful
out.
because you can't tell that to everybody. The reason is because Indian movies, for example,
Yeah.
you know they've actually improved
Drastically, sure.
so much. But they still have all this. You watch some clips, they still have some low budget movie that I still see online. There are film trick that you see one helicopter, one guy will just fly. Everybody, that to them.
So
yeah,
so you are right, because
that's what
that's
I'm
the way
saying.
Bollywood is.
They-
Bollywood also has that problem too.
everybody has it. Like
But-
there will
but-
still be this low budget
but
for
how
for
come?
commoners.
But they've been
compare
they-
this to Hollywood.
Hmm?
What would you
let's-
say?
They also have their own too. It's just
Hollywood
that we
has-
are not looking at it. We are not exposed to it.
There are
They
so
have
many
their own
low budget. In
low
fact,
budget, like
maybe-
plenty.
So that's why there's
See,
like
see
maybe
that thing they call low budget there.
is the high budget here. All right, no, but let's
Let's
come
not go
back.
there,
Let's
Sha.
come
Let's
back.
not go there.
So the last bit of it is we are going to rate Breath of Life.
Hey,
I will start with my rating, and for the first time on this show, I'm gonna rate a film 10 over 10.
Breath
of Life. 10 over 10.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody say, but that's for me. 10 over 10.
Rating the film, I will rate Breath of Life 10 over 10.
Massive
Yeah.
rating,
For the
10
first
over
time.
10.
Yes, you see, they are shouting. It's
For
a
the
reason.
first time.
No, those guys.
Seriously?
I was telling somebody, say, if I'm to rate Breath of Life, I will rate Breath of Life 11 over 10. See, if there is anything as a perfect film, as far as I'm concerned, they checked all of the boxes for me. They delivered on the story. It was clear cut. I could understand where they were going with the story, and they delivered it. The acting
And it
was
was
priceless.
believable.
The CGIs, nothing was off point. Like everything was done
Yeah.
how it should be. I can't withhold anything back. 10 over 10. Anytime, any day.
See, sorry to be a sadist. Yeah. We can't all give a movie 10 over 10, you know. But the movie is actually like one of the best Nigerian
I've
movies
seen.
that I have seen personally.
Same time.
And I'm actually going to rate it a 9, a strong 9 over 10.
Wow.
Because the movie is
so good.
actually a very good one. Like,
Yeah.
it is. For a Nigerian movie,
Wow.
it is actually world class.
They did.
So
they
it is a
outdid
brilliant
themselves.
movie,
Yeah.
The entire crew of Breath of Life.
You
Thank
guys
you,
are
guys.
Cast and crew,
you guys are
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you for giving Nollywood
Thank
another
you so much.
reason
Reason
be
to
proud.
smile.
Exactly.
Yes. It's our theme. Now
Putting us in the map.
So guys, so this is how we wrap it up on this fantastic episode of T-Pod. We are asking that you drop your comments. We are not saying you should agree with everything we've said.
No.
We're not saying we should agree. This is our own opinion. We know you have your opinion, but we want to hear from you.
Mhm.
Want to read your opinion too, right?
Yeah.
Want to see it. So please drop your comment, subscribe, like, share, and in all, don't forget, let us know the movie you will have us review
Next.
Yeah.
and we'll hear from us. From all of us on the studio, to you guys watching, we say
Thank you. I'll
Peace
see you guys next time.
bye-bye.